Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is Sanowar from MCOM first year, second semester. My subject is HR Analytics. So the topic wherein I'm going to start. So what is HR Analytics? So the meaning which I have been, presented like HR Analytics is the collection and the application of the talent data to improve the critical talent and the business outcomes. This is basically the study of HRM. HR analytics also, leads the HR leaders to develop the data-driven insights from the talent decisions, and also how to improve the workforces, the process to promote the positive employees. There are basically three types of HR analytics. Those are descriptive, predictive, and perspective. Which the types that provides the different company data. Here are the some key points, which is employee engagement, big data, HR metrics, and HR analytics. So the definition of employee engagement is wherein the employee engage with their emotional commitments with how they have to complete their goal and as well as the organization goal. So the big data like defined with the information complex sets, storage technologies, and all that. This is where the HR matrix started and ended up with the huge terms. What is the HR matrix and how it has to be getting tracked? So the feedback of the continuous learning, the accountability which gets measured, and the quantifying the value of the HR, guidance from the workforce strategies to maximize the HR returns on the investment, showing the contribution towards the business results, and making the businesses for the HR objectives. These are the most benefits. The challenges of this metrics are we cannot measure what we do, right? And also the lack of clear purpose of measuring. Although this has been a very huge growth in the HR analytics, but we have some disadvantages, mean challenges that we need to face. Extracting data from the multiple systems is one of the most difficult challenge here, and understanding and analyzing the metrics as well. Numbers we used to draw inaccurate, like conclusions. Now, what are the analytics? Since the start, I'm telling about HR analytics, and all that. Now, what is analytics? Analytics, it is the meaning wherein we use statistics to define a relationship between the data that helps the firm, to address the problems and make the talent decisions. I'll show you in the next slide what is the like how it look like. The most HR have been adopted. Not only this is the basic topic, but this is also a very important study wherein the HR comes overcome with this study, and they make the practices in their own lives in the organization as well. Using this, for example, 50% of the companies are using the online assessments. Like for 14% of HR organization in the US have been predictive. Like analytics is the most talent decision. So the employee engagement, as in the previous like slide, I have told about the employee engagement like definition. Now I would like to show the important outcomes which have been coming up. Like job performance, discriminationary effort, employee retention, how the innovation has been like taken up with the employee engagement, adapting and changing, revenue profitability, and customer experience. Like it is basically connected with the employee emotional status with the organizational goal. So employee engagement data has shown some the snapshot of the time, like the current state and the workforce engagement as well. So where we shall we focus? So what's your opinion? Like when you're driving a car, will you focus on the road or the mirror? Can anyone tell about this?
Road.
Road. But basically we need to focus on both. Do you agree with my points?
Yes, sometimes.
Yeah. So this is how like predictive analysis also get applied with the employee engagement data and also with the big HR data. So it helps the internal clients as well as the external clients. It is not that complex to get required with this statistical things. So predictive analysis, it looks like this. When the big data, like the we have with the thousands of candidates in an organization, there will be multiple thousands of candidates which apply for the positions wherein we seek for the job. So it is a very challenge and maintaining the data with the HR. So this analysis like derive how in which position the candidate will be fit. So for the requirement, based on the requirement, they choose the candidates. So average, what are the this is known as the bell curve, and this is correlation. We have studied in our previous classes, so what is the correlation and all that. Next is the negative correlation example using this, how the few has become many then low, how like the graph, the everything comes up and down. Then this is the negative impact. And the correlation of this procedure, this is the problem wherein the validating some more like medical procedures. These are the regressions things and antecedents of employee engagement. These are the main important things that we need to keep in mind. What is talent acquisition and onboarding, talent development, leadership practices. Every person, every human has these abilities to get over. Like sometimes we need to see whether in the person is organizational fit or not, some person is job fit or not. This comes under the talent acquisition and onboarding things. What is talent development? Someone has the talent and he got selected for the job. Okay, then we need to provide the training sessions for their career and opportunity. If we have, for an example, if we have choose one job, like for there will be two reasons to do a job. There will be a career development or something a personal things. So we need to predict. HR analysis comes over. We need will predict this employee will last long for the year or not. This will be like our efforts being with this candidate is good or not. So based on that, talent development is the important key, wherein they supervise the development and they do everything. They do coaching, they do their career development opportunities. And we do have other, that is leadership, wherein the people get supervised with the positive leader traits, psychological facts, which is an important thing. Then organizational practices, which is perceived. We as a student and we employ for the things, the organizational support, their the persons, the job ability. Sometimes we get trained, we get everything, but there should be some emotional attachment. There should be some like psychological safety which we seek from everything. Next is, what is like HR? It is like start small and baby steps. Analyzing the data. how we have to analyze the data. Now I'm sitting here and I'm presenting the presentation. This is how the work runs. They come up with Microsoft Excels. They in that will be having formulas, sums, averages, all the correlations which I have shown you prior slides. These are the main important things. And how we have to set the form, how HR will do, they will select the particular person's data and they will do with this formulas and all that. This is how the correlation Excel sheets looks like. And these are the simple reporting that they need to come with tables. Warning, we should not show this Excel sheet to the file spread with internal client. Next thing, access of dashboards. These are the new sales achievement. Using the bar graph, we can match the score that has candidate achieved the sales targets. In the previous, I have told about the achievement, how to do. This is the just diagrammatical presentation. And this is the pie chart wherein we assume what is the higher score of the candidate, moderate level, what are the sales. This comes under this chart. And the PPT present, there will be this PPT is not only in our college or school. In a higher level, we need everywhere we need to present with this presentation, like what how works is been continuing. And these are the dashboards which I was talking about recently. And this is the leadership, how to get started with easy steps. Like we need to find a leader with a problem and figure out what are the metrics in that, and creating combined score and initiating the intervention based on what the candidate has learned and how is that performance and how to overcome his lacks and all that. These are the team that wanted to be HR analytics team that has things, creating a project team, finding the business leader, getting small win to promote its success, repeating above process and few time, collecting and winning and all that. Like once work, you have to prove it. Ask for the resource to build an analytics team, processing the executive, manager, HR finances, and IT. Like if we done something, we need some appreciation from everyone, from everything. So what HR do is there will be an annual functions wherein this employee has done these things. He will be getting rewarded. How this is how the HR derive. He will predict. He will analyze the data. This is how he does his work. Thank you so much. This was a huge topic wherein I have took around some time to get explained. Thank you so much and sorry.